What's good, y'all, boys? The boy CJ the Gamer back again with another Madden 23 franchise series, you guys, man. That boy saw by the title, man. Like I said, I'm back. Back, man. We back. We in the beginning of the season, man. We week one. We haven't been, like I said, in my other stream, I better go check out the 2029 off-season stream. I just, you know what I'm saying, live stream that. So go check out that if you haven't already. But for my Madden fans, man, I'm back. Like I said, I've been going for 3 weeks, man. Take a little detox break from the game or whatever, man. I've been working, you know what I'm saying? Getting myself together, shit like that. I've been on my podcast channel, of course, man. Daily videos, weekly streams, man. CK.conversations, always go follow us. We on the road to 100 subscribers. We got 65 right now. We're going to go get us to 100 subscribers on that channel, man. But I'm back, you guys. We about to get in to the second season of the series, y'all. Second season. Let's go check out the last season, the 2022 season. If you haven't already, man, the Bucks are the champions. They just blew out the 49ers at home. They know QB Jimmy Garoppolo, so I'm definitely excited to see if they could go back to the championship. Y'all boys, I think they could, but we pretty much about to, you know what I'm saying? We probably gonna get to like week 5 today, to be honest, you guys, or like week 3, something like that. So y'all boys already know we're gonna be watching like the, you know what I'm saying, the key games and stuff like that. And yeah, like I said, if you haven't already, and we probably in this stream too, we probably gonna be creating some draft class like players for the for this upcoming draft. So y'all boys, know what I'm saying, stay tuned for that as well. You know what I'm saying? I was about to say, yeah, we're gonna be, you know what I'm saying, creating this, you know what I'm saying, shit for the draft, shit like that. So y'all boys, stay tuned for that. But yeah, though, so. Like I was saying, man, we finna, you know what I'm saying, y'all boys haven't already, drop like on the screen, subscribe to the channel. We about to get into this game right here. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, let's get to this game right here, y'all. We got Bengals. Ravens already lost. This is the best division last year. My boys already know. Bengals had no one offense, man. So this right here should be a good game. I got a Bengals winning this game though, but we're about to see what course Burrow and his offense and Stephon Guillory. Boy out there, y'all boys seeing, man. Let's get into this game. Y'all boys let me know y'all got winning this game. Let's get into it, man. Watch a little bit of this game. Oh yeah, y'all boys haven't already, man. Go check out. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, the 2022 season, the last season. What else? Also, go check out. Just keep yourself updated, man. Go check out the draft, the free agency last season. Yeah, we back. Yeah, we back on this. Madden jump, we back, man. Yeah, let's go just overall check out everything, man. And let's just drop y'all predictions for the season down below. Stuff like that. MVP, Super Bowl favorites, all that type of stuff. Everybody's go check out the kickoff stream too as well. I did a couple weeks ago, man. Like I said, took a little break from the game, but I'm back. Like I said, y'all go check out kickoff stream, man. Check out that stream, man. It's the beginning of the stream. Feel me? Best offense last season. He had no one offense. Burrow and Chase. T. Higgins, he got better too as well. So like I said, I'm excited, y'all. I'm excited, man. Let me know if y'all boys excited. I'm definitely excited, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's get into it, y'all. Let's get into the game. Expect some Mark Chase to go off. T. Higgins, his offense to go crazy, bring off to go crazy. See, lost Tyler Boyd this offseason, but they need to fix the offseason free agency shit. That shit all type of shanked up and shit. Shit weird. But yeah. Let's get into it though, y'all boys. Let's get into it, y'all boys. Up y'all final predictions for this game right here. The Bengals get ball first, so I only really watching it because of the Bengals and Stephon Guillory, and we get to see them too right away. So that's good. Let's get into it though. To the 22, Burrow and his no one offense, y'all. Last season coming up. MVP candidate. I just won third straight MVP last season. I got Burrow winning MVP this season. I ain't gonna lie. For Mahomes, we gonna see them. You got a guy like Lucas Coley, you feel me? Go crazy. T. Higgins got on the right. He had an amazing season last season. It was crazy. Remember that superstar they have. They running with Joe Mixon first play. And Joe Mixon is off. And he gets down. 8-yard game. Nice start for the Bengals offense.
Nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber that runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
We got a slot now. I got
Burrow gonna fake to mix
Burrow
it.
fakes it. Burrow, he throws it deep. And he has Jamar Chase. Then it's a flag. Let's see the flag. Jamar Chase with the catch. And it's pass interference. Jamar Chase caught an overpass interference on A.J. Bowie. Yeah, that's first down Bengals, man. Burrow and Jamar Chase, they first connection, their first target, first catch. Huge game for the Bengals. And we got Hayden Hurts. What a nice little game with that. Burrow 2 for 2, 50 yards already. Jamar Chase, man. The Bengals offense real fun to watch. We watched a lot of Bengals last week, last year, you know. Continue that. And it's almost getting picked off. 3rd and 5 they're coming up. But that would have been a pick 6. Dangerous throw by Burrow right there. Burrow 3rd and 5. Burrow has Jamar Chase, but no. He's out of bounds. So that's going to be a field goal. Bengals open and drive. McPherson's superstar. I think it was automatic. Alright, so Bengals got some errors. You know what I'm saying? They got to fix those errors. So it looks solid though. Open the drive, he got 3 points. Like I said, I think this game gonna be pretty much a blowout, to be honest. I think Bengals gonna score in they next 3 drives, to be honest. But we're gonna see how this going. Texans come out though. They still got Davis Mills at quarterback. You know what I'm saying? Not really good, obviously. But like I said, yeah, Bengals definitely heavy favorites in this game. This game was first time watching Texas football. I think the defense was well. I think it was top 10 last season.
That's going to be complete on the sideline, but that throw left him no room to run, and a good footwork nearly all for naught.
Running with Damian Pierce. And he gets stopped for 1 yard. 3rd and 5 coming in. I think the defense trying to get a 3rd and 5. Starting out way here. Davis Mills looks back though he has time, and he will have Damian Pierce out of the backfield. Touches midfield. Good protection right there.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves,
based on the tackle.
Everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did.
On first down there, but it's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Mills.
Here's Mills, throws it, and he caught. Oh, they challenged it. It's either gonna be 30 inches or 30 10. Let's see.
He's going to go ahead and throw out the red challenge flag.
I think he's out.
Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide.
I can't really tell.
I got to say,
that angle, Madden.
It was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch.
See the call. It's definitely a big call right here. And it's gonna be 3rd and 10, incomplete. I know it.
So a good decision that time by Zach Taylor.
3rd and 10 right here. People trying to get off the field. They bring the blitz. Mills throws it deep, and he has his man. Brandon Cooks for the first down.
They go flying past the marker and get nearly 40 yards.
And the Cooks got up there.
Momentum changer there. Actually a dream killer for the defense.
First just for 37 yards. Takes it all the way up to the 12-yard line. Right down the middle with Damian Pierce, and he's going to be stopped. No gain.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
No sweep. It's a jet sweep, and it's going to be a touchdown. Number 15. And a jet sweep. Texans scoring the opening drive. Chris Moore. Okay, Texans. All right.
Well, we've talked
Great
about
setup touchdown by Brandon Cooks, and they get the jet sweep.
Teams like to run nowadays, and this one winds up in the end zone.
And it is all about creating different ways to get the ball in the hands.
Nice opening drive for the Texans.
Wasn't it interesting that prior to this game, head coach told us, I saw this sitting in my chair watching a Tuesday night college
8 plays, 84 yards, 2
minutes
minutes and 47 seconds. Takes a strike.
In total, 8 plays. And in the end, the finishing touch, an 11-yard run. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll get it up across the
20-yard line. Bengals and Burners. Bengals offense come back onto the field.
Back onto the field here for their second drive. They finished off their opening drive of the campaign with a field goal on the last drive. Now they'll search for a touchdown here on this go-around. 1st and 10. Here's Burrow.
Burrow throws it deep to T. Higgins. And T. Higgins has room, man. He's going to be taken down. T. Higgins, his first reception. Quiet on our live drive. First reception for 37 yards. T. Higgins just beats his man. Just gets wide open. Yes, he was. He was the best receiver last season. Matter of fact. Most yards.
He was primed for a big year. He just gave us excellent evidence of his belief.
Let's pick up by T. Higgins right there. It's going to be hard to guard. Jamar Chase and T. Higgins, man. It's going to be hard to guard, man.
Now it's Burrow.
Burrow finds Marvin Jones. They knew third receiver Marvin Jones, man. Got open, and that's a start right there.
A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Burrow. Oh, dangerous pass once again by Burrow. He already got 100 yards already. 29 minutes to go. 29 minutes. What the hell? That's crazy. Burrow. Joe Mixon has room, and he gets the first down and more. Down to the 12-yard line. Nice run right there by Joe Mixon.
That's a pretty good recipe for success.
Joe Mixon, another run. He gets brought down with number 58. 1-yard gain. Got 3 rushes so far, 27 yards. Joe Mixon. Burrow, empty backfield, and Burrow will have T. Higgins for the floater, and he has it. Touchdown, Bengals. Told you he was scoring the next half. T. Higgins just throws it up, man. Yep. That superstar, man. T. Higgins, best receiver last year, man. Dude. Dominate, man. But in his offense, he already got 100 yards, touchdown. Bengals scoring, they score again on their second drive. 88 yards in 6 plays. I think he's going to be one of the best offenses again.
Too deep, here comes a return. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked out officially at the 21. So now we get set to see Houston for their second drive of the ball game. Perfect start to the season on their first drive last time out, able to find the end zone. Now we'll see if they can make it 2 for 2 here in week 1. A first down throw for Mills. And Cooks has it over the middle. And they'll get lead out of this before being stopped at the 28.
Got a jet sweep? Nope. Gonna be fake. Got time. Got his man. Damian Pierce. First down.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
Texas O-line is blocking pretty well so far. No sacks. For either side. Got to run Damian Pierce.
Nowhere to go that time.
Taking down for 1 yard gain. Second and 9.
On 2nd and 9. Mills.
It was Mills. Throws off his back foot. He throws it deep. And he will. Oh, it's going to be breaking up. intended for Cooks. Broken up by number 21. That's going to be a 3rd and 9. Or did Cooks get that? 3rd and 9. Halftime. Damian Pierce out of the backfield, but it's going to be taken down quickly by Von Bell. Pro Bowler last year. Von Bell got that superstar depth. Well deserved. Von Bell takes his defense off the field. Takes his good punt.
And just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
Going to start at 19. 4 live drive. T against Fader. Floating in the red zone.
The Bengals offense returns to the field. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
Swing pass, Joe Mixon. Man, he's going to be blowing up. Oh, I got blown the hell up. Way back. Way back for the Bengals, man. Negative 10 yards, 2nd and 20.
Disaster, a big loss there with 2nd down coming up.
I really don't know where to go with this one. He caught the pass, but in the opposite direction towards his own end zone. That's not one you get every game.
Throwing on 2nd and long.
Burrow. Oh, it's going to be a fumble. That's a safety for the Texans. Oh, my God. Hey, Lucky is a safety instead of him. He had T against wide open. You saw that? Dang. Bengals with point. Bengals definitely a little sloppy. Definitely playing sloppy right now.
And now out comes Houston. The last series was a little disappointing, forced a punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. First and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
It's going to be a false start.
Before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. And that false start penalty is certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. And on the left side.
Pass. Oh, no. Out of bounds. 3rd and 13 coming up.
Incomplete. So the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
It was Mills' halftime. And this in pursuit. And nope, it's going to be incomplete. Texas will punt.
It's Cameron Johnston on to punt it away. Fair catch called for and made at about the 32-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And the Bengals take over 1st and 10. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And last time they surrendered the safety, we know they don't want to do that again.
That is just one of those oddities.
Screen pass again, and that's going to be incomplete.
And it's just so strange to see that go up on the board, and then you got to make sure that that doesn't happen to your team again. They've got to take care of the ball.
But boy, it juices up the defense.
Bengals for halftime. He finds Jamar Chase for the 1st down.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
2nd recess, pretty good. Mixon with the run. Joe Mixon has room. He will have the 1st down in a lot more. 3rd and 10.
46 yards for him on the ground in his 1st quarter. He has been tremendous to start the new year.
Yeah.
1st down. Here's Burrow.
T against his snipe route, and he got some shot 1st down marker, 2nd and 1. He already got him a touchdown. 3 receptions, 57 yards and a touchdown.
1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that,
Burrow.
you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
Go halftime. What's that about?
And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now Burrow. That's caught over the middle by Hurst. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line.
We ought to come up with a T-shirt and sell it that says, no indecision on 3rd and 1. And we didn't see it on that run, did we? Got his shoulder square, just got right into the line of scrimmage and picked it up.
Absolutely. Picked his lane, went with it, and converted. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. On 2nd and goal, Burrow. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. A great play there. His first NFL reception goes for 6 as his guys are able to extend their lead. That's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came quick, and his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Out comes a Houston offense as they get set to take over here. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Texans football to start quarter 2. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Now Mills. That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr. The Texans on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. On 4th down, out is the punter, Cameron Johnston, to boot it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked down and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That was excellent.
The drive will commence with a run by Mixon. And he'll take this up to about the 7 or 8-yard line. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Burrow will throw. Throw right side, pulled in by Higgins. And he'll go out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. This offense in midseason form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10. Here's Burrow. Looking for Chase on the out route. He's got him. And from the 15, they're able to work this up to the 20 for a pickup of a handful. On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And he's got a Bengals first down as the tackle made just shy of the 30. Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. And this one nearly picked off. Well, kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's 2nd down. Now it's Burrow. This pass complete to Higgins. And shedding the tackle, and now some room. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Burrow hooking up with Higgins for a Bengal first down.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
He's got some space. Burrow going to fake to Mixon and now look to throw. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Now it's Mixon running right. Down to about the 45. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Again, it's Mixon. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 73 yards rushing for him in this first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener. They will throw on first down with Burrow. Trying to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted. Desmond King picks it. And the Texans are going to take possession of the football. Pierce will try to pick it up. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
3rd and 2, right? So this is a situation where low man has got to win at the line of scrimmage. But it's not just the low man winning. It's the low man who's winning with some force. And they had that to pick up the first down. Barely picking it up, but they did.
And just a couple yards there down to the 17. On 2nd down, here's Pierce. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. This offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs on this drive. They're in for a tough test here, though. 3rd and long. Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
Coverage is awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
The kick by Fairbairn is good, and that will cut the lead down to just 2. So with that field goal, this one's now back within a field goal. Maybe not the ultimate result they wanted, but Mills now looks to throw on first down. Flushed out right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing, Mills. His throw incomplete. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Mills again. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Mills, 4th down. Got to have it. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record. But everyone's going to have to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between Week 1 and Week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of the season.
So for Cincinnati, that'll be a happy locker room as they start this season 1-0. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the San Francisco 49ers. Meanwhile, for the Texans, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week at home against Jacksonville.
Hey, that was a good game. The Bengals win, you guys. Like I said, I think them and the Chiefs is the favorites to come out of the West. I said the West. Oh my God, the AFC. But that was a close game. Shout out to the Texans. They kept it competitive, man. But yeah, bro, and the Bucks, the offense is too dominant, man. But I think that's pretty much it for like Week 1, though. I don't think it's no more other games I want to watch. Yeah, I don't really think it's no more other games I want to watch. To be honest. I kind of want to watch the Vikings. I want to see the offense, with Juju and stuff like that. Yeah, I kind of do want to watch the Vikings though. I ain't gonna lie to you. Yeah, about the Vikings, Juju, Thomas, and see how the offense look. They play the Broncos. Let's see, yeah. Let's drop out for this game.
It's Week 1 of the NFL, and today's clash of conferences is just moments away. It's the Broncos and the Vikings, and it's all just ahead on Madden NFL 23.
A very warm day outside by Minnesota standards, but then again, it is still summer. Either way, the AC is working just fine at U.S. Bank Stadium in the Twin Cities. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season between the Denver Broncos and the Minnesota Vikings. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, there's nothing quite like it. That feeling of beginning another NFL season, and these two squads, they're going to do just that in a moment.
And what makes it so exciting is the range of possibilities these teams have before them, because We could be seeing one of these teams earn the Lombardi Trophy in February, while the other, they can earn the #1 draft pick in April or anything in between. And we've got the best seat in the house every step of the way.
Get strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the man who proclaims to be from a whole pack of Badgers. Came into the league back in 2012, Russell Wilson.
And I think that even after a decade in the NFL, he doesn't get enough credit for not just his consistency, but his brilliant play and leadership as well. He's won a Super Bowl in Seattle. He's led his team to another Super Bowl opportunity also in Seattle. His numbers are always terrific, almost always in the Pro Bowl, and all his team does is win. This guy's a natural leader.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down, second and right at a yard. But you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
And he's going to have a Broncos first down as he'll take this up to the 38-yard line.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy's setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson.
This one swung out to Williams.
So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and it'll be second down. Here's Wilson. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down. On third down, Wilson. He's got a man. Complete. A gain of 32 that time. All right, Charles, let me put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that go against you so early. What does that shake your confidence?
It shouldn't, but it often does, because your thought process all during the week is how you're going to get after that offense and make your plays. And when they
They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's Cousins. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And past the 40.
Y'all saw that speed off the line from Juju? Juju.
Pick up the first.
Well, partner, that's the start that you want right there.
He stiff wanted to go out of bounds.
Season throwing hundreds, I'd probably say thousands of passes, getting ready for that moment. The first throw of the new season. He's dreamed about it, thought about it, and now it's out of the way.
1 for 1. A lot more to go. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. Cousins now from the 50. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Again, it's Cook. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The line to gain is the 33 on third down. Now Cousins. Got an open man finding Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings.
Jefferson. Touchdown.
2 yards. And the Vikings are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with 1 run.
But Charles, here in their opening series, they said they had certain plays scripted for.
Yeah, if people do it, gonna be crazy. No, what the hell? Who scored? I don't know who scored, y'all. Maybe it was a pick, maybe. Two, 16-yard reception.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Way to get there. They go the entire season.
And second play now from Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football. As they get it with a third down coming up. To throw, Cousins. And unable to connect. If he had caught it, it would have been a first down. From the red zone now, Cousins.
Good game. Shout out to the Cowboys.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Super Bowl, man. Great to that pick in the red zone. And after the
back to the ground, Cook. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line. This drive, they're 2 for 2 on third down conversions, but they need 7 yards here. Right side, it's the tight end, Hawkinson. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
That touchdown pass to Noah Brown, his defense low-key sold him, so he kind of sold somebody at the end of the game. Not hurting on that throw, but other than that, he was solid. He played. Some blame is on him, but he didn't play too bad, you know what I'm saying? So, what's next for the Cowboys? Our boys, like I said, stay tuned for getting ready for the 2020, for the all-season stream. We're going to talk about what's next for the Cowboys. So not every team. You know, so they did do that bad pick. The Carson Davis, that was a bad pick for that team. But that was solid. Fourth man, we had a solid, especially at the end of that game. Getting those first down, sucking the clock out. You know what I'm saying? He had a touchdown. TP was pretty good as well. I ain't gonna lie to you. Godwin was good throughout the air. Mike was amazing, bro. Making those contested catches. He was amazing, man. K9 was good as well. Julio was good. Coach Gaines was good. He had 2 touchdowns, making up for that for me. Noah Brown, he had that. Noah Brown was CD Brown.
The CDO is a little extra excitement for Week 1 and one of our early window games here in Week 1 as Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. We know that not everyone's going to start the season. We know the league is going to have a solid record. But everyone's got to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between Week 1 and Week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of the season.
So for Minnesota, that'll be a happy locker room as they start the season 1-0. And they'll get another home date next week as the Packers will come to town. Meanwhile for Denver, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll try to get back on track next week as they head to Dallas to take on the Cowboys.
But he takes the slide and gets the first down, bro. Using his magic to pick up the first down. But you can tell he's keeping it. The Dolphins definitely playing some better defense, you guys.
Like I said, this duo, the receiver duo is crazy, guys. Everything was crazy. Juju, he had a touchdown, but he was stretching the field out. Be elite in his first game. Yeah, that's pretty much it for week 1, you guys. We're gonna do a little recap. Let's see week 2 though, you guys. Everyone enjoyed that game.
Too offensive, sorry, hell.
Rivalry right here. But let's oh yeah. God damn, Will Levis, the rookie man had a terrible game. 4 picks, and they only lost by 7. Mm, that was embarrassing. Oh yeah. Yeah, okay. So we got Bryce Young here. He ain't gonna do much. He ain't have a touchdown. He had no picks and no touchdowns. Pretty much. Um, okay. Ravens bound to Tennessee. This is pretty much a little recap, you guys. You know, nothing crazy. We got a recap and shit like that. Hope your boys enjoyed it. Hope your boys enjoyed week 1. You know what I'm saying? This game right here, Sam Donner and CJ Stroud is for the 139 and a touchdown. Okay, not much from these rookie quarterbacks except for Lucas Coley. I do it on another level though. Okay. Alright, so what else game I need? Okay, Patriots lose by 2 points, 20-18. Okay, Miles Evans first game 21 attempts, 114 yards and a touchdown. That dude's gonna be insane. What else? Dallas and Giants. Dallas win 24-10. Arizona and the Browns. Arizona went 28-14. Not much there. And then the Bucks destroyed the 49ers. We saw that game in the kickoff. Yeah, we're gonna check out that game. But yeah, we in week 2, you guys. Let's see these week 2 matchups real quick. And tell y'all boys who I think I got winning. So this game over here, I got the Jaguars. This game here, I got the Vikings. I got the Eagles in that game. I got the Bills. I got the Dolphins. I got the Bucks. I got the Ravens. I got the Patriots. I got the Cowboys. I got Seattle. I got the Chargers, Pittsburgh, Lions, Bengals, Panthers, Panthers, and Chiefs. So let's check out. Probably might as well just play this Thursday night game, or check out this Thursday night game first. Got the Chiefs, man, taking on the Raiders. Might as well just do this game first. You know what I'm saying? Check out this game. Chiefs and the Raiders. Chiefs won last week against the Chargers, 27-15. So let's check out this game right here, man. Let's get into it.
It's week 2 of the NFL.
Rivalry matchup, by the way, too, you guys.
He terrorized the offense last week, making 13 tackles.
We honestly probably might
on Thursday night prime time.
We probably gonna watch the Bengals 49ers game too.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Las Vegas, Nevada. Tonight,
we're watching the main games. That boys know how we do it, man.
Season as we've got a good one here between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Las Vegas Raiders. Joined by Charles Davis. CD, you look at the Chiefs in this matchup, and this is going to be a heck of a chess match. This offense against a defense that will take no prisoners out there.
It's going to be a big-time battle, and I think that both of these teams have that mindset of, we're going to do what we do and make the other guys react to us. And we've definitely got a couple of headstrong coordinators who won't back down from a challenge. So this will be a battle of wits as much as it'll be a battle of brawn.
He's looking to get back to the Super Bowl, you guys. Losing to the Bucks in last year's Super Bowl. Let's go check that out. I'm already gonna check out the whole season, whole playoff run last season, you guys. Again, we're gonna get to that. Week 2, Thursday night. Chiefs 1-0. Raiders on 1, I believe. Chiefs get the ball first, so we can see Mahomes first. To return up to the 26. Mahomes out on the field. That's how he did last week. I think he did pretty good. So back-to-back divisional opponents. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he was pretty solid last week. But yeah, like I was saying, Mahomes. the Chiefs, man. Best to get to the Super Bowl, 1-0. Got a complete team of boys. Got top 5 offense and the top 5 defense last season. Went 14-3. Boys is nice, man. Trying to get back to that. Two divisional rivals back to back. It's kind of crazy.
The numbers for Travis Kelce last week. 6 catches, 59 yards, and a touchdown.
I say, y'all, there's no rush, y'all. Like I say, if I go ghost again, I ain't gonna try to go ghost for like 3 weeks again. But if it happened, it happened. You feel me? But I ain't gonna go ghost y'all boys like that no more, man. We're gonna start, poking consistently. So y'all boys. The reason I really got on the game today too, because I stayed home from school today pretty much. So that's the main reason I got on the game. I ain't gonna lie to you. To be honest. I probably would never got on if I went to school and came back. And it's broken up by number 39. Had his man. Yeah, I probably would never got on this game. Oh, that's gonna be a sack. Jalen Carter, man. 3rd overall pick, I believe. Just a sack and a half. They gonna have in the next 2 to 3 years. They gonna have a ferocious pass, bro. Jalen Carter with the dresses, bro. With Crosby and what's his name? He's a false start out. Third and what? 22.
So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long. Here's Mahomes to throw.
Mahomes got time. He will have Travis Kelce on the sideline, but it's going to be 4th down, 10. He's for the punt. They're stopped by this Raiders defense.
12, but of course not a first down due to the previous penalty. On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. And a great job on special teams to down it, as this will be marked down inside the 5-yard line.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that, right?
Yeah, he said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. Able to make one man miss, but he will be corralled around the 10-yard line. A check on Jacobs from a week ago. 11 carries, 68 yards.
Well, obviously he didn't have a great deal of time between games, having to turn around on a short week and get ready for Thursday night football. But he said in pregame he was feeling pretty good and felt more recovered from last week's contest than he would have expected. Didn't seem to think this short week was going to affect him much as he chases a big performance here in prime time.
Holding offense.
So that penalty will back him up half the distance to the goal line. Now Carr throwing on 2nd down. Catches, and the ball is knocked out, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. Then he will bring it back to about the 11-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. Now it looks like we've got a Raider here, slow to get up. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. Now 2nd and 5. Snap will come from the 6. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. Now here's Mahomes. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They may be snapping the ball near the goal line, but all you're thinking defensively, keep them out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force them into going for 3, and not give it up 6.
Butker's kick here is good, and the Chiefs are out to a 3-0 lead. So golden field position there squandered as they can muster only a field goal.
Yeah, you were gifted a first-and-goal situation, but I have to give credit to the defense. They were brought out in a really tough situation, so give them credit for holding them to 3. That's a pretty nice accomplishment.
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. Losers in the season opener on Sunday, they get that quick turnaround 96 hours later. Here we go. They're back at it. And I've got to think, especially early in the year, that's a good thing for these guys, is it not?
It absolutely is, and we've seen it many times demonstrated over the years. Teams have a rough opening game, have to play the Thursday game. That quick turnaround allows them to go ahead and throw the other game out, focus on the new one, and typically they play much better in game 2, so I would agree with you totally on that.
Here's Carr to throw. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That catch, number 750 of his NFL career, and it puts him even with not just 1 but 2 Hall of Famers, Michael Irvin and Charlie Joyner. So some pretty good company at 750.
Now you talk about the playmaker, Michael Irvin, and the guy who just made plays, Charlie Joyner. And that's what we're seeing here. Similar style in terms of being dependable, being open, and turning it into plays that you remember.
Then he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. They've got another first down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now. Again, they'll throw with Carr. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jacobs. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. Open man, that's Renfro. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 23. He had 3 catches last week. That one his 3rd on this drive alone.
That's the 3rd time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
On first down, Carr. And Waller taking it in over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 16-yard line.
Carr to throw again. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
They had yet to run the ball at all on this drive, but 3rd and short definitely was a great time to dial one up.
Shotgun now for Carr. And he's got it. Touchdown, Raiders. Darren Waller, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Raiders are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a 2nd one in week 2 now.
about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdowns scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. This offense back out and set to go for their next drive. They come off a victory over the weekend, but now the quick turnaround here for this Thursday night game. How does that affect how teams like this approach these short turnarounds?
Well, wins and losses always factor into, how you're getting ready for the next game. But equally as important when you have the short turnaround, what is your injury situation? Are you losing key guys? And if so, how well have the backups prepared for this? Because you don't have much time to get them ready. They have to be ready before this week in order to play well in this game.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. It's a pickup of 6.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
On first down, Mahomes. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. So 8 yards on the completion there, and they'll be left with second and a couple. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 44-yard line. Mahomes going to throw. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. No gain on the screen there. It's 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
He'll find Smith. And a loose football. And the Raiders pick it up. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. And now, meanwhile, after the dust settles on the fumble, we've got an injured player here as well. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. He'll give it to Jacobs to start the drive. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. The CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but man, his first step is so quick too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
Carr now on first down. Blitz coming, and down he goes. That was Nick Bolton rushing in and burying him behind the line. A CD, so often we talk about quarterbacks holding on to the ball too long. Well, we can't say that there. He had no time to do much of anything. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. KC's offense ready to take over. They were winners in the season opener Sunday. Now they get the quick turnaround game here on Thursday night. But, CD, you say this is an ideal setup for them. Why?
Well, it's just the way the schedule lines up because everyone's got to play a Thursday game, and that's because of competitive balance. So, let's face it, would you rather play week 2 when you're still relatively fresh and excited about the season? Or week 15 when you've had a season's worth of bumps and bruises to factor in, and who knows what your record might be at that time as well?
From the 35 on second down, Mahomes. That is caught by Smith-Schuster. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 41. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Caught, Kelsey, left side. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Max Crosby blowing up the play and getting the sack. Yeah, last game he had 2 sacks. Got another one here, picked up right where he left off.
Brandon, he spent the entire offseason working on new moves, new techniques, trying to add to his arsenal of pass rush moves. Certainly paying dividends in what we've seen so far.
So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. The Chiefs with the football as we start the second quarter. The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. It's Kelsey on the ground. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. Well, hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. He's going to be sacked. Back at the 23-yard line. Max Crosby. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half.
He continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure. These sacks, they're starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck constantly, they've got no chance to win this game.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line.
Well, in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Dancing to his left. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. Butker's kick here is good. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6.
So the margin shrinks a bit as back-to-back drives here for him, in with field goals.
Yeah, we know no one's turning down 3, especially in the first half, but you've got to finish these drives in the end zone. That's got to be a priority. Nice to have a reliable kicker, but outside of his agent, you know you'd rather him kick 1-pointers instead of 3-pointers.
And he returns this to the 22. So here are the Raiders now to take over. They fell last week to the Jets, but they've got the lead right now as they start this drive. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 22. They'll try and start this drive in the air. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 5 yards remain on 2nd down. On play action, it's Carr. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. This could possibly be a push-off. Looked like some hands both ways. They got it on the offense.
And sometimes there's a fine line between being the receiver and the DB, and he knocked that one away. Might have caused an incompletion.
Trying to get it to Cobb, and it's intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick six. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick six.
Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. And he puts this one through as the lead moves to 13-7. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. Throwing now is Carr. Able to find Waller. That's complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. This offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. They trail, but they've got a 1st and 10 here. Jacobs going to try the middle. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. There's a handoff to Jacobs. And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49. Carr going to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Jacobs. And they went the wrong way there.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Tony. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. At the Raiders' 14-yard line.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And now it's 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1. And the officials here going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. Now, this has definitely been a back-and-forth affair, and now they have the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, and they gave up the field goal on that last drive, as we remember, but it felt like their offense told them, don't worry about it. We've got your backs. We'll come back with a touchdown of our own, and they did.
Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead. So that drive spans 13 plays, and it's finished off with a 5-yard touchdown run. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. And now here come the Raiders. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Play action. Now it's Carr. And his throw's going to be incomplete. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Carr now to throw. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. Chris Jones with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. So that time, Charles, quarterback helpless really in the pocket in the face of a pass rush like that. They were on him instantly.
Yeah, that's one where you turn to your lineman and say, guys, can I get a little help here? And you have to ask politely because, remember, they're blocking for you the entire game. But as a quarterback, you've also got to have the clock running in your head when you need to get rid of the football. But this time, he had no chance. They were on him instantly.
And the next-gen stat's going to show just how much time he had to make a decision, and it's not much. 3 seconds, the final clocking. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. That's complete to Tony. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Mahomes now to throw. And that is incomplete. Here's the Chiefs punter now. He's been terrific so far. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. That'll be a 48-yard punt, 1 yard on the return. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. Las Vegas' offense back out there ready to go.
Their defense accomplished step one of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a fourth quarter lead. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Cobb. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. The end result, 21 yards.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and we're watching a drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. A handoff, Jacobs running to the left, and just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Carr to throw on 2nd down. He's going to find and complete it to Renfro. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. To throw his Carr. Over the middle, complete. That's Adams. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. The Carr finding his former college teammate Adams there for the Raider first. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 46. Now Carr. Caught by Cobb. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. Carr to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
To the sideline, wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. The kick by Carlson is good, and we are all tied here in the final stages. So a big kick to get this back to even, yet now the worry is, did you leave too much time on the clock? Because another field goal the other way, that does you in.
You're exactly right. You didn't get it to overtime yet, so now as a defense, you've got to think to yourself, you can't play prevent defense and just give up big chunks of yardage in front of you, but you also can't let anyone behind you. So you sit right on the line between the two, play the best defense you can, and not make it easy for them to move the ball downfield.
Mahomes. Throwing for his run. And I think the ball's out. And the Raiders pick it up. They find some open field here. And in for the score. Are you kidding me? They return it, and they take the lead. And my, how the tables have turned after that play. And you know what? You think back to 1978. Little history lesson here. Take us through it, Charles. You remember that.
I remember it well. Trying to run out the clock. The Giants, Joe Pisarcik trying to hand off to Larry Zonka. The ball goes on the ground, and Herm Edwards picks it up. What do we call that?
Look it up, kids. The miracle at the Meadowlands. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Fielded just outside the goal line. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Here comes Mahomes and the Chiefs. Down by 7. A minute 13 to play. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on first down. Mahomes. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. Mahomes to throw it. He's got Smith-Schuster.
The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. Mahomes finding Kelsey, and he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. First down now, but that clock rolling. Open man downfield is Hardman. He's got it. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Mahomes will throw. Now and he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. This one came right down to the wire, and CD, they had that one final chance to try to navigate their way into the end zone, but couldn't get it done to avoid the loss.
Yeah, and how about the defense there? Because while they had one final look at the end zone, the defense made sure they knew what they were doing on the last play, executed it flawlessly, and no flags. Because remember, if there's a defensive penalty, there's one play left in the game that the offense gets. They didn't allow that to happen.
So for Las Vegas, they make amends for their Week 1 loss by winning their home opener. And they'll get the weekend off now as they get a little extra time to prepare to face the Chicago Bears. Meanwhile, for the Chiefs, they will fall to 1-1. And they will get a home date next week against the Los Angeles Chargers.
They got to play the Chargers again? Oh, my God. They just played the Chargers last week. 3 divisional opponents in a row is actually crazy. Oh, my God. They got to play the Chargers again. But Isaiah Pacheco with that fumble definitely sold, man. The Chiefs. Hunter Renfrow was crazy. Kelsey, Juju, Jay Adams, man. But yeah, Renfrow, I mean, Pacheco definitely sold that fumble. It was a great game, though. Shout out to the Raiders. Chiefs fought the 1-1. Raiders go to 1-1. You gotta play the Chargers after this. Damn, that's actually crazy. I'm not gonna lie, that's insane. They just played, bro. 3 divisional rivals in a row like that is actually pretty insane. Let's see what game we can watch next. Sunday night game, maybe. Nah, everybody one of these first though. Titans, maybe Green Bay, nah. I don't really know. I'm gonna look that up.
It's week 2 of the National Football League. And we'll see Kirk Cousins. He got his reps in a week ago, over 400 yards through the air. It's the Vikings and the Packers, next on Madden Football.
A very warm day outside by Minnesota standards, but then again, it is still summer. Either way, the AC is working just fine at U.S. Bank Stadium in the Twin Cities. Today, after a crazy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here between the Green Bay Packers and the Minnesota Vikings. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, you look at this Vikings ball club. They've been buoyed by getting 2 home games right at the start, and they come off a good victory in week 1.
And they looked awfully good last week and came away with a 2-touchdown victory. They did have a few reasons for concern defensively, but all in all, they'll take a repeat here if they could get it.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Packers, they were losers their last time out. They're going to try to get back in the win column, but obviously they're going to have to do that in a hostile environment.
And sometimes it actually works to your advantage. Now you've got to band together your team, the us against the world mentality. Let's see if they can use it and get a victory.
The first game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead, and we're off in week 2. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. So here comes the Packers offense now onto the field. And leading them out there, we get a look at their 6'3" quarterback.
And this would be his second NFL start. Last week was about what you'd expect to see from a rookie quarterback. Had some good moments, but not enough to lead his guys to victory. Now we'll have to see how he handles adversity, because on the college level, he didn't lose a whole lot of games.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he'll let this go deep for Lazard. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. O'Donnell, he's on to punt as he gets this one away. And the fair catch is made at about the 27-yard line. Under center for the Vikings, out comes the former Michigan State Spartan and longtime veteran Kirk Cousins.
And one nice thing you can always say about Kirk Cousins is that he's consistent. Always puts up nice numbers each and every year. If there is a downside to his game, it's been the lack of playoff success. All in all, though, formidable starting quarterback at a time in the league where it's tough to find your franchise guy.
Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Preston Smith on the tackle.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, Cousins. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end, Hawkinson. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That was a route run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Cousins on first down. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Cousins. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Rashawn Gary that time fighting free and getting to the quarterback.
That's a pretty darn good start to his season, huh? A sack in the opener, adds a second one here. That tells you about his offseason. He came in determined to have a big year, and it's paying off.
Cousins with work to do after the sack as he brings his guys up on a 3rd and long. They're going to look to throw. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And he'll get credit for putting him inside the 20 as the fair catch is made right at about the 19-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. They went 3 and out on their first drive. Things already looking better here. 1st and 10.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll set up to throw. Pass caught. It's Romeo Doubs. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer 1st down. Now back to throw. This one swung out here to Jones. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. So, Charles, this, game number 2 in the NFL career, this rookie quarterback, his guys took the loss in the opener. And when asked after that game by reporters how he did, he was pretty curt. He said, not well. What did you see?
Well, first and foremost, I loved his answer to the media because he was being honest. And those veterans in the locker room, they're looking at him to see how he's going to handle things, and they like the fact that he's not blaming other people because I thought he struggled. The only thing that's going to help him, though, reps. No matter how many big games you played in college, how well you do in practice, the reps in the real games, that's when you begin to grow as a quarterback.
And they get the guard, John Runyon. The false start hurts him there a bit. Backs him up to 2nd and 9. After the penalty, it's Jones. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. He'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. And Daniil Hunter, he's the one who gets in there and brings him down to the ground.
He saw the pressure and he got out, but he never got upfield. And the defense, they took full advantage of a rookie mistake there. They were able to add a big loss on the sack.
So on 4th down, on is the punter, Pat O'Donnell, to kick it away. And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. Cousins now to throw on 1st down. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
To throw, Cousins. Open man, he's got him, the tight end, Hockenson. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on 1st quarter, haven't we?
We have, and And I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Cousins now. And that will be incomplete. So on 4th down, on is the punter, Ryan Wright.
Incomplete. Sets up
46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. It'll be a 44-yard punt, 6 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Green Bay offense ready to take over. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
2nd down, another shot for Jones. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run. And let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. 47 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only they're controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the 2nd and the 3rd levels. You know, get to the linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you can get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll set up a throw. That one caught downfield by Watson. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. Flush to his right. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. The sack coming from Big Dalvin Tomlinson.
We're talking about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. Fourth down and no hesitation from Matt LaFleur as he sends out the field goal unit. This just 32 yards officially from the right hash. And his kick is good. And the Packers are off to a 3-0 lead. So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD. And it comes on the third drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They've struggled with a few drives so far. Finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
The Vikings offense now heading out to take over. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on third down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a first down and change our momentum?
On second down, Cook. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28. Cousins from the gun on third. And this one is incomplete. And here's Ryan Wright now as he's on to punt for Minnesota. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. We'll call that a 47-yard punt, a return of just 3. And they will take over first and 10. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start first and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Here's Jones again on second down. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Nothing after 1 on EA Sports. The Packers with the football here to begin the second quarter. The Packers on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 5. A check down here to Jones. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Here's Pat O'Donnell on now to punt it away. Fair catch called for and made right at the 25-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And the Vikings will take over here first and 10. And the Vikings now heading onto the field. So far, they've had 3 drives, 3 punts. Not good.
Not good indeed, because you've got to have something to show for being out on the field. Now, sometimes, if you have a game where neither side has scored, 3 punts isn't a bad thing. But when you're trying to set the pace, get up on top in a game, you've got to show better offense and find a way to put some points on the board.
Throwing again on second down. Cousins. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. It's Preston Smith. He gets the sack there.
Well, obviously the pass rush gets the glory and the statistics on this play, but the coverage, they deserve a ton of credit too. Denied open windows, erased the quarterback's targets one by one. Everywhere he looked, someone was covered. Only a matter of time before someone got there to bring him down.
It looks like the Packers have added an extra DB on third down. To throw is Cousins. He's got his man, T.J. Hockenson. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Third catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
Movement there on the offensive line, a little quick, and a 5-yard penalty.
Ball start, offense.
Expect this from the visiting team when playing indoors, but not the home team.
They're supposed to get all the advantages, right? The home crowd's supposed to help them. They forgot where they were, perhaps.
Cook following the penalty.
And only a couple for him there as the tackle is made at the 42.
Now on 2nd and 13. Cousins. Can't get away, and he's taken down. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles, and that front seven defensively, they've had their way with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarterback out because the entire game he's been under siege. I don't care what the down and distance. They've got to get the ball out of his hands a lot quicker.
They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
And here's Ryan Wright now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Packer drive will start from deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. Here's Aaron Jones in the offense trotting back out. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. 2nd and 6. That'll be complete to Allen Lazard. First time these two have hooked up this afternoon, and it's a 1st down. They'll look to throw. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Packers. Christian Watson, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And they are able to add on to their advantage. He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You can see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch? He just did right there. And, boy, it was pretty.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead grows to 10-0. After the touchdown on is Pat O'Donnell to send this one away. Fields it right around the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again. Nothing for him yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. They go play action. Cousins. He'll get that complete to Hunter Bryant, the tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
On play action, Cousins. And Cook has it, left side. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
To throw again on 2nd down. Cousins. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes.
Somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. Just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.
So for the Vikings, they use the favorable early schedule to their advantage as they move to 2-0.
And they'll get to stay home again next week as Washington comes to town.
Meanwhile, for the Packers, they'll drop to 0-2. And they will be at home next week to take on the New York Giants.
Yeah, that's pretty much gonna be end of the stream. I ain't gonna lie, Mike. I'm probably gonna sim another week, and then I'm gonna recap the week, and then yeah, that's gonna be the end of the stream, y'all. We got week 3 today, man. So it's gonna be continuing probably tomorrow or sometime this weekend. You feel me? So, man, the the next stream, I'm gonna be showing y'all boys um the players I'm gonna be added to this draft. So yeah, let's recap week 2 real quick. Alright, so Houston beats Jacksonville. Nobody really get revenge. Damn, Giant, Dolphins, Bucks scored 1. Garoppolo was still perfect, man. They got no weapons, man. Okay. Baltimore. Okay. Get back to win column. Okay, Quentin Johnson, man. Okay. I see that. Yeah, boys, enjoy today's stream, though, man. Drop a like on the stream, subscribe to the channel. Um, Yeah, man, y'all boys, let me know your overall thoughts, man, about the stream, and y'all boys happy that I'm back. You feel me? Like I said, I'm gonna try to be as consistent as I can for you guys. So yeah, y'all boys, just what I'm saying, just stay tuned for the content, man, for the live stream, y'all. I ain't honestly even get on Washington. I ain't gonna lie. Angles 2-0. Mason went absolutely crazy. T. Higgins went absolutely crazy. Okay. Yeah, so I ain't gonna lie, y'all, I might what's the name? I might get on 2K this week. You here? You guys. Got Vikings, Ravens. It'll be a good game. Ravens. Got Ravens though. Lions, Giants, Panthers, Bucks, um, Texans, Bills, Raiders, um, 49ers. No, not 49ers. Seahawks, Chiefs, Dolphins, Pitt, Steelers, Bengals, and Eagles, man. So, y'all boys, you know what I'm saying? Just let me know how you feel about these upcoming games. And yeah, we like I said, we'll be back, y'all. We're gonna be, you know what I'm saying? Y'all boys gonna see the mock draft next stream, and then we're gonna begin to like what week 5, week 6 tomorrow. So I mean, whenever I stream for me. So that's gonna be in the stream. Y'all boys enjoy the stream. Subscribe to the channel, like up the stream, man. I'm back. Y'all boys go over to my podcast channel, CK.Conversation. I'm about to post a video right now. Honestly, in the next 10 to 15 minutes, y'all boys stay tuned for that. CK.Conversation on all platforms. Follow us on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. I'll be over there. Y'all boys, you know what I'm saying, want me. That's why I haven't been over here. As in like about 3 weeks in. Plus I was taking the detox from the game, but yeah, always go. You know what I'm saying? Y'all boys need me. Y'all boys want to see me daily, man. Go over to that channel, subscribe to that channel, CK.Conversations, podcast channel with my dog K3. Brother K3, man. But yeah, what I about to say? Yeah, that's pretty much it. You know what I'm saying? It's just keep supporting the channel. Keep go over to support my podcast channel, like I said. Um, yeah, man, we'll be back with more content soon, you guys. But like I said, if you always want to see me daily, man, go over there to that channel, for CK.Conversation. I'll be over there daily, man. Please go subscribe to that channel. You know, we did interview, rapper interview about to come out. Um, and yeah, tomorrow morning I'll be on that channel as well. I'll be live tomorrow on that channel, bro. Power Book 2 goes season 3, episode 4 live reaction. So y'all boys go. So you know what I'm saying, go tune in, man. So yeah, so I'm out, y'all boys. I'll see y'all boys.